What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is your I was gonna say Loyalty Inc. Black Ink Crew review, season 4, episode 10. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. Now, this episode is called "I'm gonna let y'all insult my intelligence for the purposes of this TV show," because the first half of this episode is so unbelievable, it's ridiculous. The second half of this episode is so real, it's ridiculous, at least in my opinion. Now, I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, it seems like Black Ink Crew is one of the few reality shows that is shooting their show almost in real time. Because I told you guys, if you go back about 3 videos, that they were all over social media in Jamaica, and that all of them were in Jamaica. And I was trying to figure out how this was going to work into the storyline, that all of them was going to be in Jamaica at the same time. Well, this is how they did it. We know that Ford got the opportunity, or has the opportunity, to perform in Jamaica, and Ryan is with him in LA when he finds out about it. And when Ford calls back to the shop to talk to Don and Van and everybody, he's telling them that I got everything going good in LA, and I'm gonna be going to Jamaica to perform at this event. Well, Loyalty Inc. decides they're gonna surprise Ford. Now, here's what the part that's not believable. It's no way in hell, no way in hell, that you gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 people buy 7 plane tickets, get on a flight, rent a house. They ain't say nothing about getting tickets or none of that shit. And you don't even know. You ain't talked to him. Nobody's talked to Ford. Nobody has told Ford, look, we coming. Don, that's your brother. You ain't said nothing to him about, hey, we coming. You done shut down the shop. Y'all taking the weekend off for work or however long this was. Like, it's not believable that all of y'all, like, if the concert was in Chicago or Detroit and y'all just taking a road trip and surprise him, that's one thing. Flying to Jamaica from Chicago? Player. Stop it. So I didn't believe it. I mean, I don't believe it now. If y'all believe it, y'all drop it in the comments. Y'all tell me y'all believe that really happened, but I don't. Well, at the same time, Nine Mag is going to Jamaica because Ryan is already with 4, and he just decided he's going to invite the crew to meet them in Jamaica. So Ryan and 4 and Nikki get to Jamaica. Junior, Ryan's girlfriend, and Bella are waiting for them now here's the thing. Bella don't have no reason to be there. Bella is Ryan's assistant at the shop. Ryan, there was no reason for Bella ass to be there, and she is useless, as we're gonna see. She is totally useless on this show. On this episode, there was no purpose for her to be there at all. Period. But anyway, so they get there, and I guess wherever they're staying is not close to the airport, because both of them, when Nine Man got there and when Loyalty Inc. got there, they got there during the daytime, but by the time they got to the house, it was dark. So they must be staying way out somewhere that's not close, right? And that's cool. I mean, that's cool. It's an island. They ain't gonna have so many airports, and so. But with when Loyalty Inc., I was like, damn, it was light when they got there. It's dark as hell now. The houses are nice. Y'all know they always find these real nice Airbnbs that they stay in. So the houses are nice. Here's my problem. I've been on a lot of girls trips. I've been on a lot of trips with like mixed trips, like with guys and girls. I've been on couples trips. I've been you name it, I've done it because I love to travel. And so I've been cruises, beach houses, whatever, right? I never went on a trip where everybody just got to be naked. I don't understand that. They get to the room. This is Loyalty Inc. They get to the house, and Charmaine chooses her room, and her way of marking her territory is like a dog. She gonna bend over, pull her damn pants down, and act like she can pee on the rug so that the rest of the girls will leave. So of course they let her have the room, so her and Danielle are sharing that room. But I was like, that has got to be the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. That is so uncouth and just nasty and unnecessary. I just thought that was disgusting. Then Reese strips down and jumps in the pool. Then I want to say it might have been Lily was topless. I might have been Lily. Maybe it was Lily. I don't know. But it was more than one naked person in the pool. Mind you, Van is there. Now I know Van keeps saying that these are just his friends and he think of them like sisters and he don't think of them sexually, and that's cool and I believe that. But that's not I just alright. Maybe I'm just too old. Y'all let me know. Because I just feel like the old lady on the porch right now. Because I don't understand the purpose of y'all getting naked. I don't get that. I don't understand it. You can have fun with clothes on. You can get drunk with clothes on. You can do all that shit. We do it all the time. Me and my friends, we do it all the time. Anyway. So that's what they doing. They getting drunk and they having a good time. Sorry. Then over at 9 Mag, they at their house and Junior is drunk. Junior is drunk. Like, you can see it in his eyes. Like, he's not faking. Junior's drunk. He jumps in the pool. And he decides he's going to moon them. Now, I've seen the mooning before. That's not a big deal. The mooning thing, okay. You do the mooning thing, okay. But, of course, on the way to the house, Ryan is going off on one of his little Ryan tantrums, talking about, he can't believe that they would talk to the police about him, and these supposed to be people he used to rock with, and he just don't have no use for them, and, he really come right out and was like, fuck them, but he was just like, well, he did say fuck them, I think, but he was just like talking about, he just don't want to deal with none of them. Like, he over it. He, like, it is what it is. He don't understand why they still talking about him. He was like, I don't talk about them. I don't have their name in my mouth. Why they still talking about me? Why they talking to the press about me? I mean, this is some legal shit that I could be going to jail. He didn't say go to jail, but it's legal. There's some legal shit that's going on. I don't understand why they feel the need to have my name in their mouth. Like, he just going off, right? He doing one of his little Ryan tantrums. Well, come to find out, because I do follow Lily on social media, but not like I stalk her. You know what I mean? If it pop up in my timeline, I catch it, whatever. But come to find out, Lily, Junior, and Junior's girlfriend have had this whole triangle thing that's been going on social media where they cussing each other out and threatening each other and all kinds of stuff. From what I pick up, Junior was dating his girlfriend while they were filming last season, the whole time that him and Lily were kind of doing the flirt thing, back and forth flirt thing. Now, we saw at the end of last season where Junior had a girlfriend. Or was that earlier this season? I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe it was earlier this season. Yeah, it was earlier this season because it was at the Fuck Ryan party. But what Lily is saying is that Junior was messing with this girl last year, and, they just didn't film with her for the purposes of the storyline. Like, it was just a bunch of shit. But they've been having their online back and forth fighting each other or whatever situation, right? So there's that. So we know it's going to be some conflict. Like, you just know with Lily involved and Tempers, it's going to be some fucking conflict. So then we see Four and them are at the house, and Four is like, okay, well, do y'all want the good news or the bad news? And Ryan is like, I mean, go ahead and give me the good news, fuck. He was like, well, the good news is we all here in Jamaica. We got here safely. He was like, all right, well, what's the bad news? The bad news is everybody's in Jamaica. He was like, Loyalty Inc. is here too. And he said that he saw them on his social media. Now, again, I'm supposed to believe that none of them looked at their social media and none of them saw nothing that let them know that Loyalty Inc. was in Jamaica. Because remember, they got there the day before them. So they done been in the pool. They done been running around the house. Like, they had a whole 24 hours in front of, well, not a whole 24 hours, but they had time in front of them. I refuse to believe that Four is the only person that saw anything about them being in Jamaica. But whatever. For the purposes of the story. So, of course, Ryan is like, man. So the whole room, all of them, they just mad. They sitting there with attitudes now, like, and I'm just not clear on this whole Four Ryan thing. Like, I understand Ryan and Four not being enemies. Like, I get that, But I feel like if anybody you should be rocking with, why you not rocking with Don? That's what I don't believe that you ain't talked to Don. I don't believe that Don don't know that you and that Ryan is with. Like, I don't believe none of that. And I could be wrong, maybe it is, but I just that's just not ringing true to me. But Don, Ashley, and Cobra, they get there. They came in later on that night. They get there. And, of course, Don and Ashley are still pretending like they ain't back together. So they're like, we doing this co-parenting. And, but, I mean, I'm coming here because we need to rebuild our friendship and, see where that take us. And we're going to be roommates for the trip. I'm here to support Four. Four is my family. Y'all gonna be the first ones getting it in. They end up getting into a fight. They yelling, screaming, they getting loud. They get into a fight. First of all, you can tell Don is irritated. Don is not himself. He's probably tired, whatever. They get to unpacking. Well, this is what I surmised from what they showed us. And Ashley must have had a bathing suit that Don did not think was appropriate or didn't want her to wear or whatever. And they get into an argument about it, and you can hear them behind the doors, and Don throw her luggage in the hallway, and the cameras are there, and Don telling the cameras to leave them alone. Next thing you know, Don to knock the camera. They always breaking cameras. I don't know how much money they get paid, but their paychecks got to be short, because I don't know how much. Van breaking cameras, Don breaking cameras, like, I'm sure they deducting that shit out y'all little salary. Anyway. So that's what that was. That was at night. Of course, Cobra talking about how she got the worst room again. Well, in this case, you're going to get the worst room. When you rent a house, if you the last one there, you going to get the worst room. Like, that's just how that goes. That's just how the shit goes. You know what I mean? That's why Charmaine, nasty ass, was pretending like she was going to pee on the floor because she wanted that room. That's a nasty way to get it, but whatever. Alright, so the next day, the non-mad crew, they go kayaking and they chilling or whatever, and Four's like, I'm just trying to focus on this performance, and everybody's here, and it's just gonna be a lot of tension, and Nikki's like, look, just focus, don't even worry about none of that, just focus on why you here, blah blah blah. I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to get all this stuff out the way before we get to the other bullshit. Don and Ashley make up. She got on another bathing suit, and he was like, oh, you looking real nice. And she was like, oh, so you like this bathing suit, but last night you was going to put me out over the other bathing suit. That's how I knew it was about a bathing suit. And then he rubbing lotion on her and everything, and she was like, don't get all comfortable, we just friends. And they flirty and all that. They probably got it on as soon as the cameras cut and moved out the room. They back together. Stop playing. Stop playing. So anyway, they going to a block party. It's like a block party that's like the night before the main show, like some hype, hype or whatever. And they on their way. And at first, non-mag, they all quiet and they all on the van like they mad about something or whatever. But then Junior and Bella, they get to drinking and being silly or whatever. And they are getting fucked up. Junior and Bella fucked up. Bella done passed out on the bus. They left her ass on the bus. She didn't even make it to the block party. Because when they got to the venue, Bella was passed out. Couldn't do nothing. Because first she was crying. Okay, rewind. First her ass was on the bus crying, talking about how much she missed her daughter. And it's the first time she ever been away from her daughter. Like all these, just crying and being real emotional. And Four was like, I don't even know who this chick is, but if I had met her in Chicago, I would have told Ryan, keep her ass in Chicago. Like, there's no purpose for her being here. And I agree. I already said I don't know why the fuck she's there. But okay. So they get to the block party and Junior's drunk. Ryan telling Junior, you need to get some water. You've had more than enough alcohol. Like, you need some water. And Junior, he but of course he ordering Heinekens and Hennessy's and some more stuff. And on the way there though, Ryan is telling, Junior, he was like, look, We just going to go have a good time. We here to support four. Don't buy into none of that loyalty eek shit. You know, don't basically don't engage. Like, I know you and Lily got your own thing going on, but just this ain't the time or the place for it. Like, you know, handle that shit back in Chicago. We here for four. We just here to have a good time. Then you get to Loyalty Inc.'s bus, and they having a good time. You know, they turning up, they drinking, they having a good time, whatever. So the block party look like they having a good time. You know, everybody dancing. Junior in the middle of the street dancing, and you know, everybody having a good time. And then, you know, Loyalty Inc. shows up. Dun dun dun. Loyalty Inc. shows up, and Junior, he starts pouring liquor on the ground, talking about some, this is Loyalty Inc. Fuck Loyalty Inc. You know, being real antagonistic. Because they see each other, and they, like, act like they can't even speak to each other. You know what I mean? Like, y'all used to be friends or whatever. Y'all can acknowledge each other's presence. Y'all can say, hello, hey, here I am. Because, you know, they like, is that Charmaine? Oh, is that Danielle? Danielle goes over to talk, to speak, to, you know, hug up on them and everything. Like, a couple of them cross the imaginary line. But then, like I said, then Junior, he starts pouring out the liquor, talking about some fuck Loyalty Inc. Fuck Loyalty Inc. Here come Lily ass. So Lily comes charging, and she hits Junior. So then Lily's girlfriend gets involved, and then they break it up, or they try to break it up, or something to that effect. I'm only look, I'm not gonna keep. I can only rewind that shit but so many times. So I'm gonna tell you what I saw, because there was a whole lot of people going, a whole lot of stuff involved. So Lily ran up on Junior first. Like, Lily drew first blood, because yes, Junior was talking shit, but Junior didn't put his hands on nobody. So Lily, once again, you felt like it was okay to resolve your issue with your hands versus your voice. But she ran up on them. I don't know if she hit Junior first or hit the girlfriend first. I really don't know. But somehow there was a skirmish, in the words of Alexander Rogers. And Reese was trying to break it up, or some was involved trying to break it up, or something to that effect. Excuse me. Junior ends up punching Reese. So then Reese was like, did you put your hands on a woman? Like, did you punch me? Like, did you put your hands on me? Like, then security, y'all know security is all over this, trying to break it up. They able to get Lily breast all hanging out, because, you know, she had on a tank top to begin with her breast halfway hanging out. And they actually physically carry Lily away. So they got Lily on one side. Then Reese and Junior are getting into it, because Junior is still trying to come after Reese. I mean, Lily. He is really trying to fight this woman. He's really trying to put his hands on her. Like, and he's like, it's no joke. Like, he's not doing it for the cameras. He ain't playing. Like, he is physically going after Lily. He done already hit Reese. Like, not no play hit. He, like, punched Reese. Like, he had put his hands on her. Security breaking it up. Somehow, Don was the one that ended up getting Junior. He got Junior in the fucking chokehold. Right? And they're trying to get Don to let Junior go. The problem is Junior is not calming down. Like, Don's not letting go of Junior, because Don knows that the minute he let go of Junior, Junior is taking off again. Somehow another, security, like, it was a mess, right? It really was a mess. Like, I had to rewind it like 2 or 3 times. Charmaine, Danielle, Cobra, everybody's trying to break it up. The only people that are fighting are Junior, his girlfriend, and Lily. Nobody else is trying to fight. Everybody else is trying to break it up. But that lets you know how bad the situation is, that it's only the 3 of them fighting, that they need all of this security plus the people on the show trying to break it up. Junior will not stop, no matter what, no matter how they get him, who's holding him, he will not stop. And as soon as they get Junior, then Junior's girlfriend takes off, and she's running after Lily. And I want to say her and Lily did actually tussle for a second. I think they did actually, and Ryan was in the middle, you know, of the 2 of them. Then you still got Reese. It was Reese and the girlfriend. It wasn't Lily. Y'all, it was crazy. It was total pandemonium. And you saw a bunch of security. It was ridiculous. And Junior was ridiculous, because there was nothing they could do was calm Junior down. He had that liquid courage, plus he was angry, plus whatever else. Didn't matter. Like, it just did not matter. You know, Van is in it. Like, I'm looking at it now trying to tell y'all, because there's so much stuff going on. But everybody is trying to break it up. This went on, I don't know how long it went on in real time, but on the show, it went on for a minute. I mean, that lets you know how long this probably went in real time. Because on the show, it went on for a minute. Because every time they would get one person separated, then here come another person. And mind you, again, it was only the three of them. Nobody else jumped in the fight. Nobody else tried to fight. It was just the three of them. Now, Reese was in it, but Reese was really defending herself because, like I said, Junior hit her. And she wasn't trying to really fight anybody, but I want to say Reese got into it with the girlfriend too, but she was really more defending herself. And she just kept yelling, "You gonna hit a girl, you gonna hit a girl, you gonna hit a girl, you bitch," you know. Lily, they got Lily in the car, but of course she in the car yelling. She yelling back and forth, back and forth. It was a lot. It was a lot. And, that's why I'm saying the first half of this was real fake. The second half was real, real. And it was really sad to see it because Junior was really, I don't know, he was off. And he tried to go after Don, talking about where you at, Don, because of course he realized Don was the one that had him in the chokehold. Like, it was ridiculous. So they finally get everybody in the van, get everybody back to the house. I don't know how they did it. They took them forever to do it, but they got everybody back to the house. They get back to their respective houses, and they're telling the producer, like, this, when you know it's bad when the producer come on and is like, "Look, I need to talk to everybody." The producer tells them, "Junior, you gotta go. Pack your shit. You have to go." Like, because Junior's fighting security. He done punched security guards. Like, he's fighting everybody. He's fighting everybody. Of course, Ford's upset. You know what I mean? Like, this, he's pissed off because, he's like, "This is supposed to be about me. Y'all supposed to be here for me." So they back at the house. They still can't get Junior to calm down. Like, they still can't get him to calm down. He's still pissed off. Like, Ryan's trying to talk to him, trying to tell him, "Look, man, it's not worth it. Like, what are you doing?" I mean, he's trying to get him to It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. And then finally, they say, that they're going to put Junior at a hotel because they feel like it's not safe for him to be around the cast or the crew at this point. And Junior's not trying to go. He's like, "Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. We ain't going. And he's still drunk and he's still trying to fight. And like I said, he done hit security. And then at the end, he hits Ryan. I mean, of course, it's an accident. He doesn't do it on purpose, but he ends up knocking the shit out of Ryan. So next week, I ain't gonna tell y'all about the previews because it gets bad next week. But that was this. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm sorry if this review was all over the place, but the last 20 minutes of the show was all over the place. I mean, we all like a good, little fake me out fight or whatever, but that wasn't, like, that was real. That was some real shit that was going on. Like, that wasn't no fake fight. They wasn't doing it for the like, they was really trying to get at each other. Like, it was for real. And like I said, at the end of the day, Lily started it. Yes, Junior was inappropriate and was like, "Fuck Nine Mag," but like I keep saying, you can't respond with your hands. You can say "fuck Nine Mag" all day long or "fuck Loyalty Inc." all day long. The minute somebody put their hands on you, that's where it becomes a problem. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments because this was just a mess. It was a mess. Peace.